everybody, it's Coffee Morning with me, Carlos Morale, where I talk about a game based upon top secret criteria whilst drinking my morning coffee until my cup is dry. And today we're talking about Destructo, arcade shooter, developed by Eugene Messina, published by Bulldog Software / Mastertronic in 1987. Except today's criteria for game selection isn't top secret at all. This time it's very blatant. I'm playing the best video game ever made. Well, at least for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. It knocks your manic miners and jet set willies into a cocked hat. It makes your fantasy world dizzies and night lords look like the trash fires they are. The Island of Dr Destructo is the real deal. Let's explore together how, why, when, and most importantly, what is Destructo. Actually, no, this is a fair point. The box art says Destructo. The cassette says Dr. Destructo, and the title screen says The Island of Dr. Destructo. So our first hint at greatness is that even the name of the game doesn't know when to quit. I prefer to go with the extended moniker, and so should you. The Island of Dr. Destructo, then, is a 2D single-screen arcade shooter where you fly a single white or red, if two-player, aircraft into a frankly ridiculous amount of enemies for the Spectrum who want to dogfight you into the ground. You keep yourself alive by rotating your ship clockwise or anti-clockwise, and with judicious use of the throttle to give you a little burst of speed. You also have a single gun on the front of your craft which fires deadly pixels of doom with which to bring down your foes. But ultimately, in order to progress, you need to sink a number of target ships, structures, and even whole islands. Islands. Yes, you achieve this by shooting enemy planes and giggling hysterically as their flaming wreckage falls to earth and smashes chunks out of these objectives. It's no more than these bad guys deserve, though, so shoot, dodge, and shoot them all out of the sky and deploy your one measly bomb per level for a bit of extra punch. What differentiates the Island of Dr. Destructo from other shoot-em-ups of this type is the variety of enemies, not so much in their appearance, although they are all readily identifiable, but rather with their behaviours, both whilst alive and once shot. The game gives you an almost unfailable first level. The planes here are small, yellow and green basic types. You shoot them, they drift along for a while and then drop. These pose zero threat to you and give you a bit of time to get a feel for the controls, etc. And to ask yourself the moral questions, like, is it wrong to massacre an air force comprised entirely of weaponless fodder? Darn tootin'. Yes. But wrong or not, however, the challenge soon amps up. First blue and then purple altitude shifting planes arrive, which are deadly to the touch. Then indestructible sucker darts, lethal helicopters who can change direction and swing dramatically once shot. These are the first enemy type that introduce the idea of lethal wreckage. The fun doesn't stop there, however. Yellow bombers that drop altitude bombs are next to show up, and these guys suddenly fly upwards when shot before they fall to earth with the aforementioned deadly explodey bits. Yes, harmless green two-seater craft spin around to reveal deadly blue or purple craft, and that's not to mention the satellites, hyperjet, spacecraft, and flying saucers, and God knows what else, each with their own unique behaviours and levels of threat. Frankly, I am amazed that this much variety was crammed into 48K worth of memory with no multi-load. I think... Goodness me. I think we can forgive a bit of colour clash and some occasional slowdown. We're generous types here. Actually, what we need to do is drink some more of this coffee, because throat's sort of giving way. Luckily, I've had a lot of fun playing aircraft shooty game this morning, the Island of Dr Destructo. The real challenge of this, however, comes not simply from shooting down enemies and trying to get their blown up bits and bobs to drop often enough in the same spot to cause a water leak. Actually, it comes from the unforgiving time limit that rolls ever on in the background. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Yes, we have no bananas.
Oh, that's sweet, Homer. Our son is growing up, isn't he?
No, it's not that. Didn't you hear? They have no bananas.
They have no bananas today. So, yes, sunrise, sunset, through the night. You have 7 days to complete your mission, and the levels keep coming, and the days keep going. Back in the day, even with 2 players working together, we were never able to defeat the final level, the last conflict, before the time ran out. Anything could be on that ending screen. Badly digitised goat pictures, screen of text saying congratulations, literally anything. Maybe it's the final iteration of the name, the frankly incredible Island of Dr Destructo PhD. Oh my god, now I have to know. Right, just bear with me a second. Bom bom bom, bom 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 bom. The dog walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the bear, "Ran the stand, hey, anyways." Oh, it says, "Today you win, tomorrow you shall kneel before me." There's just some text on the screen that says that. Well, okay, the ending sucks, but the rest of this game is god tier. Play it now. Play it now. Or don't. I will, though. Pew, 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 etc. There was going to be a remake of this game. In fact, no, there was a remake of this game for PC a few years back, but the official site for it is down now, and I'll be jiggered if I'm going to start downloading random files from the internet called things like "Honestly for Realsies Destructo 2, not a virus, promise." So, you know, there's probably YouTube videos, or you can go and have a look. Destructo, the Island of. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video on the Island of Dr Destructo. I hope very much that you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please not hesitate to leave a like somewhere where you found this video. You might also consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. I mean, you've just spent 8 minutes of your life watching a video on a computer game from like 32 years ago. I mean, like, sunk cost fallacy at least should be kicking in to say you've spent a lot of time. You've become emotionally invested in the success of this video game station that you're watching right now. So it would make me happy. It would make you happy on a minor level. So you just clicky subscribe, and we'll all be a lot happier. Thanks, YouTube. Bye bye.